Okay, so we have here the hemoglobin determination. So basically our universal method here, acceptable method or the recommended method for your hemoglobin determination, both for the manual or even with your automated instrument, would be your Cyan-Meth hemoglobin method. So basically the test principle here works by which your reagent is your Drapkin's reagent, where your hemoglobin is being converted to your meth hemoglobin by the potassium ferricyanide component of the Drapkin's reagent. Then eventually your meth hemoglobin is further converted to your cyan-meth hemoglobin by another component of your agent, the form of your potassium cyanide. Then you try to measure the hemoglobin concentration here at 540 nanometer wavelength. So we have here the standard procedure for the cyan-meth hemoglobin. So we are using here your Drapkin's reagent. So for that one, you have here 5 ml of your Drapkin's reagent. You put that one in your test tube. Okay, then try to add here 20 microliter of your EDTA collected blood. So whole blood. Okay, collected in the EDTA. You can use here your Sally hemoglobin pipette. May mark. Ang Sally hemoglobin pipette natin para siyang mga RBC pipette natin din. Only that, okay, wala lang siyang bulb. So meron ditong mark. Okay, aspirate mo ang blood mo up to this mark. Okay, that gives you already here 20 microliter. But you can also use your micropipette for that one. Then after that one, you try to transfer the 20 microliter of the blood here in your Drapkin's reagent that's been transferred already in your test tube. You try to mix that one, aspirate mo several times. That would allow here the blood to be mixed up with your Drapkin's reagent. Then after that one, you try to stay or incubate that one at room temperature. You try to mix by inversion as well. Okay, try to incubate that one at room temp for 5 minutes. Then after 5 minutes incubation time, you try to measure the concentration of your hemoglobin by your spectrophotometer. You set your spectrophotometer at 540 nanometer wavelength. Okay, and then try to measure the absorbance or the concentration, absorbance of your hemoglobin as with your sample. But then you need to make here your standard curve here for your hemoglobin. And then from that standard curve, you try to derive your hemoglobin concentration. Okay, so what we have here as our procedure would be, ang available na reagent natin is the procedure by MedScience, the 0.10 na brand ng ating instrument, brand ng ating reagent. So although my variation here with the volume of the specimen and even the incubation time, but then again, still uses your Drapkin's reagent. Okay, so cyan-meth hemoglobin pa din ang method natin ito. So procedure for that, you're going to prepare 3 test tubes. Label that one as your sample, your standard, and your control. To each of this tube here, you try to add 1 ml of our hemoglobin reagent. Okay, then try to aspirate 50 microliter of your, okay, to each of your test tube here. So 50 microliter with your sample ETA collected blood of your patient for the sample na test tube. Then 50 microliter of your standard with your standard na tube, nakalabel na tube. And another 150 microliter of your control solution, you added one in the control tube. Then to each of that one, you add, meron silang 1 ml na hemoglobin reagent. You try to incubate that one at room temp for 3 minutes. Then after 3 minutes time, you try to read at 540 nanometer wavelength. Still pareho pa din yung kanyang wavelength. Okay, and then whatever the result, okay, so ganito ang reporting natin. So, if your reporting here is ganyan, 12.0 grams per DL, but you can also convert one to your grams per liter, just multiply by 10. That gives you 120 grams per liter. So, for example here, kung meron ka namang 10, okay, like for example, if you have here 15, okay, this is your grams per DL. Okay, this is equivalent to your 150 grams per liter. Okay, that's how you're going to report your hemoglobin concentration. Okay, thank you.